Rising medical debt is one of the biggest financial burdens for American families. It is the number one cause of bankruptcy here in the United States. 14 million people, according to recent estimates, owe more than $1,000 in medical debt. And 20% of Americans have medical debt on their credit reports. To make the situation that much worse, we're also approaching a moment in history where we are about to see one of the largest hikes in the cost of insurance premiums, which means a lot of people will not be able to afford their health care, so they will lose their insurance, which is going to drive them further into medical debt if they have to go to the doctor. So medical debt is not already just a big problem. It's a big problem that's about to become so much worse. So what is this administration trying to do to ease the burden on American citizens? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. In fact, Russ Vought, the Grim Reaper, as Trump called him, he's actively fighting to make sure that all of your medical debt, whether it's $5 or $500 or $5,000, shows up on your credit report and basically screws your credit rating to the point where you can't buy anything in the future until you pay those greedy little hospitals back. That's right, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is currently fighting to prevent states from being able to exclude your medical debt from your credit report. Because right now, a lot of blue states only have put rules in place saying that your medical debt cannot show up on your credit report because it's not a reliable indicator of whether or not this individual is able to make payments, because these are due to, a sudden thing happening, whatever it is. It's not a place that necessarily has payment or financing options. Therefore, it should not be on somebody's credit report. You've got the blue states of California, New York, Colorado. They have rules in place. So Russ Vought, the Trump administration, is changing their rules, trying to tell these states, no. We already have a rule that says it totally shows up on your credit report, and our rules as the federal government supersede your state rules, because we did have the rule before you had the rule. So therefore, they're fighting to ruin your credit. They're fighting to keep you poor. Because if you've got bad credit, you can't get a car, you can't buy a house, you struggle to even find an apartment to rent, you can't get a cell phone plan. There are so many things today that pull that credit report, which of course is a uniquely American thing. The rest of the world doesn't have that crap, but we do, because we let the banks run the damn country, we let the businesses run the damn country, and of course we keep putting politicians in power who only want to rule for the corporations because they fund the damn campaigns. So we're on the cusp of our healthcare crisis becoming so much worse. And rather than helping consumers, this administration is fighting for the profiteers. We're fighting for the banks. We are fighting for the major hospital corporations that'll charge you $250,000 for an MRI, even though they've had that machine paid off for 10 years. That's who they're fighting for. They are throwing you under the bus. They are wrecking your credit. They are ruining people's lives on purpose so that they can make sure their wealthy donors get paid. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're inching closer and closer to 1 million subscribers, and we're aiming to hit that goal before the year closes. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thanks for joining us as we head towards this huge milestone.